All right. We are on the week 5 recap. Okay, so I'm gonna jump right into it. So, the end of the month on Friday, we got our SPACs interest. I think SPACs is about paying 4% interest for the year. So we got our $70, and then on Monday, again our usual automated buys of CGDV and DivB. So that was all the action for the week. No new option sells. So there we go. Moving on to the account balance. So as of the close of the fourth, you see we have SPACs down about 508. So if you're wondering, well, again, if SPACs is being used to buy DivB and CGDV, how come it's only down about 500 when we've put 1,000 into these two? And again, the reason is if you kind of look at the January recap, even though we've spent 1,000, we've got we received $420 in options, and we've also received the $70 in interest. So that's why SPACs is only down 500 and not 1,000. Uh, SCHD's been a little, you can say, slow lately. Again, like 1.6%. Through week 5 is not bad, but definitely slower growth than some of the other top dividend ETFs out there. Okay. Again, even comparing to JEPQ up a little over 2%. We did have a January dividend. The February dividend will be in this week, which should give us about another additional share. I will cover that in the week 6 recap, but so far, JEPQ is definitely ahead of SCHD in terms of year-to-date growth. FNILX very strong, kind of top ETF performer overall. Then we kind of come to the stocks, which have been really lagging, dragging down the overall portfolio. You can see Apple down 7%, Microsoft down 2%. Uh, so again, stocks are going to be typically more volatile than the ETFs, right? There's no blend. It's just what's there is what's there. So we'll see how those go. Again, the plan for the year was not to make any moves on the individual stocks, but as time goes on, if it makes sense to liquidate those or maybe take some profits out and put them into other places, we'll kind of cross that bridge when we get there. Okay? And then for the new to the account ETFs, they're pretty much neck and neck in terms of year to date growth. Both up about $10. So not much separation there. But again, I would imagine that as time goes on, the dividends are received in March. There will be some difference there. Okay. And then the NVIDIA put, so right now is pretty much back to where it started. So this put was sold for $289, and it's now at $293. This put has been literally literally all over the place. It's gone down to the 100. It's been as high as high in the 500s. So just again, this, as I mentioned before, a ton of volatility with the stock itself, and then that's going to just add even more volatility to the option price. But we have 8 days left with this option. It expires on the 14th, and Nvidia was looking pretty strong pre-market. So we're just kind of letting theta do its thing as time goes on. The value, even if the stock price stays the same, the value of the put will go down over time, losing value. So we'll see how it. We'll see. We'll do another check in week for the week 6 recap. So overall, account is up, including the negative value on the put. The overall account is up about $500, which is 1.15% growth year to date. If we were to take out the Nvidia put, it would put the account at 1.8% year to date. So all in all, the ETFs, the old ones, the new ones, are all, I think, doing pretty strong year to date. It's just really, again, really just the individual stocks, Apple and Microsoft, dragging down the portfolio. So that's the week 5 recap. We'll hopefully we'll kind of see how things go in, but in this upcoming week, I think a lot of the big earnings are over, but there's still some others that will affect the ETFs. So hope everyone has a good week of buying, of trading, and on to the next week.